We're back with a brand new video, brand new pair of ones, a colorway that we've seen before. Yo, what's good guys? My name's Chris. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. Today we got a detailed look and review on these bad boys right here. This is the Air Jordan 1 OG High, brand new shape, or kind of. We have seen this previously reintroduced on the green ones with the silver swoosh, and then the Lost and Founds. But this is the true blue colorway of the Air Jordan 1 OG High, even though there's no red on here, so it's just the blue. So kind of a tribute to the Air Jordan 3, but kind of not. What was an actual tribute to the Air Jordan 3 as far as an Air Jordan 1 is concerned was actually back in 2013. I'm pretty sure, as long as I'm not forgetting the appropriate date. But that was a pair of Air Jordan 1 mids. Looked damn near identical to this, but the gray in the rear was actually elephant print. There was red hits along the shoe as well as the outsole. Also, that stupid little Jumpman was on the heel. I'm so glad that they got rid of that for all of the new mids because they look way better without it. But yeah, I think that these are a really nice colorway. It's a really nice shoe. It's a really nice build. Is it a must-have for me personally? No. If it's not an OG colorway, I don't need it, and I most likely don't want it. But I don't mind stuff like this. I think this is great. There's a colorway for damn near everyone at this point, and so if this floats your boat, then I hope that you're able to get a pair at retail. The way the ones are sitting right now, maybe. Those greens did sit, and those are fantastic. Are these better than those? As far as materials, I'm not talking about colors or none of that stuff. Now, a couple of notable features on the Air Jordan 1 would be
the greatest traction of all time.
And then that is sitting right underneath a rubber cup sole. Inside of that cup sole is a polyurethane wedge. Inside of that wedge is an air sole unit. And then sitting above that is this piece of Dream Cell insole. So if you wanted to swap that out, it's very easy. Just pull it out, put in whatever else you want, and you're good to go. They do come with two sets of laces, one of which comes wrapped in this nice little box right here. So you got a white pair as well as the true blue, which comes standard in the shoe.
Excellent.
Now the leather and quality of the leather is actually quite nice. It's not going to be as soft as those greens. It doesn't have the same texture or anything like that. This, to be perfectly honest, is kind of what I was hoping the Lost and Founds would be more like instead of having that cracked leather. But this is not a distressed look. This is clearly a brand new, fresh, clean colorway. However, the leather on there is moderately thick. It's not super thick, but it's definitely better than some of the past Air Jordan 1 releases as far as what we were looking at last year. And again, the shape and everything like that is the new shape again. There's another new, like, it seems weird because like I love all the new shapes. I like the tweaks that they do. I think the swoosh looks better like this. I think the toe box looks better like this. The back, they still need to do some work because it doesn't look like an actual Air Jordan 1 from 85. Neither do the 85 cuts, but whatever. So it seems weird when you're talking about Jordan Brand and being like, they're still working on things. It's only been 37 years. They just can't get it right yet. They're still working on it, but good job. Now, something that I was really surprised with on this shoe that for whatever reason doesn't really show up well in images is actually the cement gray collar. And that is because this is actually not leather. Well, I mean, technically it is, but it's a really fine nubuck. So that was a shock to me personally. I thought that this was all gonna be leather panels and things like that. So I think that that's a really nice touch. Again, they still have that new Wings logo that's more like the old 85 Air Jordan Wings logo that you do see on the 85 cut Air Jordan 1s. And again, that we saw on the Lost and Founds, but not on those green ones, because those actually had a jeweled one.
I'm looking up the name now.
I know, I can't remember if they were gorge green. Is that what they were called?
Oh, they were gorge green.
Because in my head, I keep thinking pine green because the mids were the same fucking shoe.
The Air Jordan 1 gorge green 2 months ago.
Okay. Wow, they're 2 months old? Mm-hmm. Or the video's 2 months old?
The videos.
Okay. I thought that they just came out.
Oops, sorry.
Another notable classic feature is the nylon tongue. It looks awesome. It feels awesome. I love it. I love the Nike Air tab at the top as well. That's where I feel like they should have put some red in there, like a red tab with the white font, blue tab, red font. That would have been like a true blue homage, but maybe this isn't that. Maybe it's just us seeing that the colors are true blue, cement gray, so we're automatically thinking Air Jordan 3 true blue. For all we know, this could be like the Wizards version, which is actually coming out, which is Air Jordan 3 PE that he wore while on the Wizards, which I thought was an era we were supposed to forget about as MJ fans, even though I still think that that was a great thing that he did. But anyways, it's interesting that the Jordan Brand is actually paying tribute to those years again with that shoe coming out as the actual PE. And those did not have the red. Instead, they had a kind of like a burnt orange look, or maybe a chutney, copper. I'm not sure, but it is what it is. Now, as far as the sizing is concerned, they do fit true to size. Whatever you grabbed in those gorge greens?
Gorge green.
Or the Lost and Found ones, make sure that you order that same exact size, because again, this is that new build, that new shape, even though it's still very much like the previous Air Jordan 1 High OGs, but they tweaked some things for the better. But anyways, what do you think about these? I think that it's a nice colorway. I just don't feel like I need the colorway. I don't feel like any of us need any of these things that are coming out. Obviously, white cements, it's like for some of us, that's gonna be our first pair of those. So I feel like that's important. But as far as new colorways go, there's less history. It feels like more hype. Shameless plug all day. So yeah, I don't know. What do you think?
It's a nice colorway. I usually don't like blue on shoes, but
What?
I don't like blue on shoes only because it makes it hard to wear jeans with. And I'm not the only one who thinks this, so.
I will agree with that. But that's why I love my gray jeans.
But I'm glad that they are pairing this blue color with white because we keep seeing it up against black. I know it's a different blue, but it's still in that same blue wheelhouse. So.
I'm actually glad that you mentioned that because this is my preferred look.
With the white.
If it's not with the white and it is with black, it's got to be a vibrant blue.
Yes, and they've been doing very like tame.
Like dull ones.
Yeah.
It's like they desaturated the leather and it looks weird.
Yes.
I think this panel right here and that little white piece right there just needs to be black.
Okay, now you're nitpicking.
No. I just feel like if it was black, it'd be hella clean.
I did want to know when you were describing the mids from 2013, I believe.
Do you remember what those look like?
I wanted to know, did the elephant print come up to here or was it just the bottom panel?
It was done properly where it wasn't just the collar, it was the whole thing. You remember those?
These look much better.
Yes, but I almost...
That's like a 2. This is like now an 8 or something.
Well, so back then I almost bought them because the leather on them was actually nice. And then there was pictures circulating around all the blogs and stuff of MJ actually wearing them. And so that immediately makes diehard or hardcore MJ fans, they're like, I gotta get it. You know what I mean? Like anything he wears, they need it for some reason. These do look way better, but for me, it's just like a rehash where I'm just kind of like, are you guys running out of ideas there? But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for all the support. Also, big thank you and shout out to everybody that came down to our LA WearTesters hoop session. We've done one, I think it was in Chicago. I was not there for that one. We did one in Sacramento here locally. That was awesome. And then we did an LA one and that was awesome. Everybody that came was super cool. We even had Sammy from the Soul Drop come through. If you don't know who he is, check out his channel, The Soul Drop, previously The Soul Brothers. So we did that. I had not played basketball since the Sacramento hoop session. It had been 8 months and my goodness, I was awful. So yeah, and my body hurts like hell still. But it was a great time. Thank you so much to everybody that came through. Our WearTesters Discord community is awesome. If you wanted to be part of it, not only does it help fund the channel, but we are able to do stuff just like that where we rented out this whole gym and everybody was like super chill and we just hung out for like 3 hours and it was awesome. So again, thank you to everybody that showed up. We greatly appreciate it. We will catch you on the next one. So until then, have a good one.